Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angelica, and I wanted to flip you through the month of August in my Hobonichi weeks. Now, before we get started, I just wanted to mention a few things before we move forward. I am filming in a different location, so my background may look a little different to you. And also, if you guessed that I am filming on a makeshift styrofoam tripod, you are correct. I am filming on a makeshift styrofoam tripod. I don't have my regular tripod with me, so I wanted to use what I had to go ahead and film this video. Also, I am not going to edit this video. I am filming it and posting it directly to YouTube because I do want to go ahead and get it out, but my normal editing software that I use in post is not working, so I'm just going with what I have and going to post this video unedited. So it might be a little on the longer side, it might be a little short. I don't know where we're going with it, but we're going to go ahead and just give it a go. So in my previous video, you might remember that I was in a Hobonichi, I was in a standard size Stology. I did continue to use my Stology for a few days in August. However, I quickly got rid of that and just decided to use my Hobonichi weeks. So I used my monthly setup and my weekly setup because in my standard Stology I was missing that element of my planning system. I absolutely love using daily pages. That is very much my planning style, but I do also still need a monthly and a weekly section. I did try creating both of these layouts in my standard Stology, but it didn't work out very well, so I pulled this out and gave it a try, and it really was working. So I ended up just going with this. I did create a habit tracker at the bottom of the page. I highlighted the weekends. I got that from Ellie at Ellie's Corner. She does that whenever she uses her bullet journal and she does any sort of habit tracking. She marks off the weekends, so I did that as well. And I'm going to go on and move you to the weekly section. So I started using this the last week of July and went in and started for the full month in August. So there's no real rhyme or reason that goes on when I'm planning in my weekly section. On this side of the page, I kind of just use it for whatever I want to use it for. If I'm feeling an emotion that's very big, or if I have an appointment or anything, it just really just goes on that side. Here in the smaller box, I use it to mark down my emotions or feelings. On this side, I use it to mark down any highlights of my day. So normally those items go here, and then I have a to-do list and a habit tracker. So you will notice that I do have a couple of pages marked here. I got this idea from Melanie Smith, and her YouTube channel is Addicted to Planning. I will link it in the description below. She has really great in-depth videos on how she uses her Hobonichi weeks, so I highly suggest you check her videos out. I don't think that she posts any videos anymore, but those videos that she has on her weeks are super helpful. So these pages are pages in my Stology, and I don't have it with me, so I'm not able to flip through for you. Here is the next week. Again, just putting kind of bigger feelings that I'm dealing with on this side of the page. And this is all in regards to Stranger Things. I started watching this show for the first time and have really just done a deep dive with all things Stranger Things. So most of my feelings are about that. I did end up removing one of the habit trackers. I wasn't filling it out. It wasn't making me feel happy, so I removed it. Here is the next week. This is an example of something that I was just really enjoying that day. I ended up putting it here just because it was a big part of my day, so I wanted to make that known here. I have my to-do list, and if I have a date that needs specific to-do items to be done, that gets its own to-do list on the side of the page. So this is the next week. Very bare. I didn't have a lot to do, but it still worked. And this was last week. Yes. Right? Yes. No, 2 weeks ago. A little bit more busy. I did start writing a little bit more whenever I'm feeling more things. But I also note paydays, and then here are the pages in my weeks that are referenced for my daily pages. This was last week. Again, it's very, I'm really just a messy type of planner. I don't use stickers, I don't use washi tape. I just like a pen, a marker, or a Tombow, and that's how I like to use my planner. I did put a little bit of decoration, I guess, on the pages section. I do have to go back and fill that out. So now I'm going to flip to the pages, the daily pages, so that you guys can see how I'm using that. Okay, so this is the first week of trying to figure out how to use my weeks. So this is from August. I'm trying to figure out like a layout. My Stology was just like a line to divide the signifiers and the tasks. I didn't like the way that looked. I am trying to figure out here like any sort of decoration, if you will. I'm kind of getting the hang of it, as we continue on with our days. So if you follow me on Instagram, sorry about the movement. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I did a week of creativity. So I tried to just do a different header every day of the week to boost some creativity instead of getting bored with the same kind of header that I was using. Really enjoyed that. I highly suggest you try that because it was a lot of fun finding out what I'm going to do every day. Another week, I liked the little dots from Thursday, so I brought them over. And football. And this was last week. So this is a very a very real photo, or what am I trying to say? View, that's what I was trying to say. A very real view of a week that did not go well for me. I already started off wrong on Tuesday because we were off on Monday, and it kind of just threw me off. My Thursday is super plain, and I did think that maybe I could go back and try and make it look nicer, but I don't want to do that because it's a lot of work, and I'm making my planner work for me instead of me work for it. So I just left it how it was and started anew yesterday? Today? Is today Monday? Yeah, today. So this is where we are. I did already purchase my planner for 2023. It is also a Hobonichi Weeks Mega, so I'm excited to hop into that. I did start playing with my Hobonichi cousin this weekend. I flipped through it over the past weekend and was like, wow, this is really nice, but I don't think that it will work for me right now. Right now I'm kind of just playing around with it and back planning in it. But it's fun to just, play with the things that you have, but this is what I'm working in right now, and it seems to really, really be working. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, that you guys have a good rest of your day, and that you have a really good dinner or meal, whatever you're going to eat, snack, anything like that. Okay, have a good rest of your day. Bye.